I'm just kind of getting things set up. All right, we'll wait a couple minutes just to make sure people can get on. Hoping the volume is good and everything's good. Again, I'm super new. I am not techie, so hoping you guys can all see me. So to start today, if you have 2 blocks at home, those are helpful. You just kind of move them from the front of your mat to the back as you need them, when you need them. A blanket or a beach towel is handy as well. And for today, if you guys have a strap, this is my weird one that I have at home, but a strap at the end of your practice, keep it by your mat. You don't have to have it, so it's just helpful. I'm just assuming everybody's hearing me okay. We'll get started in a moment. Again, 2 blocks if you have them, a blanket or a towel, and a strap if you have one handy. Just grab them quickly, unroll your mat. Good morning, you guys. I see a lot of my Norterra crew, so welcome, yogis. I miss you guys so much. Again, I'm just hoping you guys can hear me well and see me. This is my home, my studio, so I just want to welcome everybody. So we'll get going. For today's practice, I just noticed with Mondays, if you joined me on Monday, thank you, and thank you for the amazing comments. I really appreciated it. You know, the time went really fast. It was really weird. So I wanted to make today's, I wanted to make sure we were standing a little more. And so again, if you're new to yoga and you're just joining me and you're new, do what you can. Luckily, you're in your own home, so nobody's watching you. So do what you can. Don't worry about what you can't do. I offer lots of modifications. And so with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. Again, really fast, a blanket, 2 blocks, and a strap. If you have one, leave it by your mat for the end. You don't have to have any of them. It just makes it helpful. So we'll go ahead and start today in Balasana, Child's Pose. So coming onto all fours into a tabletop pose. Let the knees spread wide to the edge of your mat. Let your big toes come together just a touch. And you'll press your hips back over your heels and then lengthen out your arms in front of you, letting your chest and belly fall between the thighs, maybe onto the mat. If you have really tight hips, your knees are a little tender or wonky, you can take a blanket underneath the knees, or you can also take a folded blanket or beach towel between the hips and the heels. So that will make your knees feel a little less intense, might give you a little more room in the hips, so that's what that looks like. And just let the chest and belly fall between, let your forehead come down, let your arms extend, and then maybe soften the elbows down. So you really want to press the hips back over the heels. Oh, and then just start to breathe here. So allowing yourself just to find your natural breath, to feel what that feels like in this space. So just taking a moment here and checking in with your body, noticing where you're carrying any tension this morning. And wherever you're carrying that tension, you want to use your breath. Send your breath to that area. And allow yourself to just release the tension in that area. So again, we're starting in child's pose. I'm just coming up so I can talk to you guys so you can hear me. So notice if you're kind of clenching into the jaw already, just release the jaw. Release the muscles in the face. Use your hands to maybe press back, hips into heels, soften here. And just allow yourself in this child's pose and then throughout your practice to let go of control. So with all that's going on right now in the world, we really don't have any control. And for a lot of us that like control, me included, causes a lot of anxiety. It stirs up a lot of emotions. So find your way to your mat every day, regardless of what it looks like, to just breathe. We all have breath. That's something that we all have power in. We all have breath. So using your breath to calm your mind and to guide you through your practice. Doesn't matter what your practice looks like. All that matters is that you're breathing and you're moving your body. So take a couple more breaths here in child's pose. I'm just up to talk to you guys. So take a couple more breaths here in your child's pose, really sinking back into those hips, reaching out through the side body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose. And sigh it out the mouth. Allow your gaze to come forward to your hands. Pressing your hips back into the heels, walk your hands over to the right side as far as you can, but keep pressing into that left sit bone. Maybe crossing that left hand over the right, and then releasing the forehead back down onto the mat. So you'll be stretching all through that left side of the body. Take deep breaths here into that left side of the diaphragm, the left ribs, the left lungs. Deep inhales and exhales here. On your next inhale, gaze up again. Press your hips into your heels. Walk your hands back through center, all the way over to the right side. Really press back through that right sit bone. Maybe stack the right hand on top of the left, and then lower the forehead back down. And so you'll be breathing into the whole right side of the body, the right ribs, the right lungs. See how deep you can form the inhales and exhales, really lengthening through that right side body. Always coming back to the breath, letting go of control. On your inhale, gaze up, walk the hands back through center, and just press yourself back for 2 more breaths. Release the forehead down. On your inhale, press yourself up. If you've taken a blanket, just remove it to the side. And let's come up to a tabletop pose. If your knees feel a little tender on whatever surface you're on, you can take a blanket or a towel under your knees as well. Let the knees be directly under your hips, 10 toenails pressing into the mat. Gaze between the legs. You don't want to be able to see your feet. Hands are pressing into the mat. Your fingers are spread wide. Fan them open. Let the shoulders come down the back. Lift the back of the heart. This is your tabletop pose, really pressing into all the knuckles. From here, take the right foot, step it back, coming onto the ball of the foot, really stretching through the right leg. Lift the heart, press into the hands here so you're not dumping into your shoulders. And just take some pulsing motions into that right foot, just lengthening through that right leg. Spine is long as well. Just kind of waking up our body here. We'll get into our hamstrings again today. Always the culprit of a low back issue typically, so let's get our hamstrings going. Go ahead and release that right knee back down to the mat. Take the left foot, extend it to the back, ball of the foot pressing on the mat. Again, press into the knuckles and lift the back of the heart as you pulse back and forth, just waking up that left leg. And then release that knee back down. We'll take a couple cat-cow poses here. So go ahead and again, pressing in all the knuckles. Drop your belly, gaze up to the sky, lift the tailbone, pull the shoulder blades back. On your exhale, press into the mat, round your spine, gaze at your navel, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, create some space, gaze to the sky, lift the tailbone, pull the shoulders back. And exhale, round into your cat pose, chin to chest, gaze at the navel, really pull away. Inhale, drop it down to cow, to create that space in the belly, lift the tailbone. And exhale, round the spine, press away from the earth, gaze at the navel, tuck the chin to the chest. And then release just back to your neutral tabletop here. Walk the hands forward just a little bit. Turn the pointer fingers towards the front of your mat so the eyes of the elbows open up a little bit. Press all your knuckles into the earth. Tuck the toes. Lift the tailbone and the hips. Send them high to the sky. We'll come into our first down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Start to bend into one knee at a time, just mindfully walking out your dog. So you're connecting with your breath. And you're just bending into one knee at a time. As you do that, soften the shoulders away from the ears and down the back, pressing into the knuckles. On the inhale, come up to tippy toes. Press into the hands as you send your hips and thighs to the back of the room. And exhale, try to ground the heels closer to the earth. Doesn't matter if they get there, it's just where you aim them. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, walk your feet forward to meet the hands. Forward fold, Uttanasana. You can always have a little micro bend in the knees to protect the low back. Let's inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can come to the shins, thighs, or knees, wherever they need to be to have a long spine. Press the thighs to the back of the room. And exhale, release it all the way down onto the mat. Fold in. One more time. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. And exhale, release your head down, forward fold. Press into the feet, little bend into the knees as you sweep the arms up to the sky, root to rise, reach up tall. Exhale your hands through heart center. We'll just take 2 half sun salutations here. So your feet are in line with your hips, so I'll turn to face you. Feet are in line with your hips. Spread the toes wide, plant into all 4 pads of the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, maybe gazing up. And exhale through heart center as you forward fold, long spine all the way down. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold in, Uttanasana. Press into the feet, inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale your hands, bring that energy in, down through the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, swan dive all the way down, long spine. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it, fold it down. Plant into the feet, sweep those arms all the way up, root to rise. And exhale, bring the hands down through heart center, pulling that energy in. Take a moment here, take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale, side out the mouth. So we're just flowing today with our breath, not worried about what it looks like, moving our body and just getting out of control. Not letting our body be consumed with control. Just let your body flow with your breath. And we'll start moving. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Plant your hands and let's step it back to a down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really press yourself back, send the hips high, send the thighs and tailbone to the back of the room. Spread the fingers wide, widen your shoulders, and then let them soften down the back. On your next inhale, sweep that right leg up behind you. Bend into the knees, sweep that right leg forward, landing it between the thumbs. So you might need to use your hands to get that foot forward between your thumbs, that's okay. Drop the left knee down, we're coming into low lunge. Right knee is directly over that right ankle. Go ahead and pull your right hip back, left hip forward, have your blocks handy. On your inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, low lunge. Inhale and reach here. And on the exhale, open yourself to the right side, twisting right, arms out to a T. Inhale and lengthen here through the crown of the head. Take that right hand, wrap it around the back, maybe grabbing onto that left hip. Take the left hand to the outside of that right thigh. Inhale, tall. And on the exhale, twist right. So really peel that right shoulder open. And pull that left shoulder back. So really twisting here. On your inhale, you lengthen. And on each exhale, you twist a little deeper. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, unwind, sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale and reach here. On the exhale, hands come down. Send the right toes to the sky. Pull the hips back. We're coming into half pyramid pose. Here's where you might want your blocks. And you want to elongate through the spine and the crown of the head, tailbone reaching down. So a long spine here. So blocks can be at any height or no blocks, whatever works. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, just release over that long leg. Inhale, plant into that right foot, coming back to that low lunge. Tuck those back left toes under. You're gonna step that left foot and wrap it around the right foot, coming into a forward fold. Pinky toes are touching. So your right leg is in front of, crossing right over the left leg. We're in an Uttanasana forward fold, pinky toes are touching. On the inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release it down, fold in. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in. Little bend into the knees, press into the feet, sweep the arms up to the sky, root to rise. Go ahead and interlace your hands to steeple. So interlace the fingers, pointer fingers to the sky. Inhale and reach here. And on the exhale, take it over to the left side, steeple side stretch on the right side. So you're heading left. And then open up the heart, open up the ribs to the sky, and just get a nice side body stretch here. Inhale back through center. On the exhale, swan dive all the way down, crisscross forward fold here. Take that left leg, plant the hands, and just unwind it up to just a half split just for a moment. Plant that left foot behind you, runner's lunge. Plant the hands down, step that right foot back, plank pose. You can choose to vinyasa and lower all the way down into cobra, or you can just press it back to down dog. Your choice, your practice. So take what you need here. And we'll all find our way back to down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Letting go of control. Inhale, that left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep that left foot through between the thumbs. Again, it can get there however it wants to. Drop that right knee down. We'll come into low lunge on the left side. On the inhale, press into that left foot, sweep the arms up overhead, low lunge. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward, reach to the sky. Inhale here for length. And on the exhale, peel it open to the left side. From here, take that left hand, sweep it around the back, maybe grabbing onto that right hip, soften the shoulder. That right hand can come on the outside of the left knee, and then peel yourself open to the left side. Peel that left shoulder back, and then pull that right shoulder back at the same time. And return to your breath. Inhale, release and sweep it up. Exhale, plant the hands, send the hips back, come onto that left heel, left toes to the sky, half split pose here. Pull that left hip back, lengthen through the spine here. So we're not rounded, we're just lengthening, and you can use your blocks for that as well. One more breath here. We're just really getting into our hamstrings. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press it back to low lunge. Untuck those back toes, and we'll bring that right foot and cross it behind the left, letting those pinky toes kiss once again. Forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Press into the feet, sweep those arms up to the sky, root to rise. Interlace the hands to steeple, pointer fingers up, and exhale over to the right side. Really stretch through that left side body. Breathe here. Inhale back through center, and exhale, swan dive all the way down. We'll release that back foot, take it up to a half split, nothing crazy. And then plant that right foot down, coming into a high lunge. Plant the hands, step that left foot back. We're coming into a plank pose. Knees down, looks like this, and that is perfect. Do what's best for your body today. You can press it back to down dog, or maybe lower it down, cobra, squeeze into the elbows, and then you can go into an up dog or cobra, whatever feels best for you. And let's all tuck the toes, send it back, we'll all end in down dog. So just take a minute to feel what that feels like to just move your body, whatever it looked like, let it go. It is what it is, we're just moving and breathing. Take an inhale up to tippy toes, send the hips high, press the thighs and tailbone to the back, round through the heels. From here, gaze forward and walk your feet forward to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, really spread the shoulder blades wide. And exhale, release it down. From here, bend into the knees, drop your booty down, and sweep the arms up, coming into Utkatasana chair pose. I'm going to turn and face your direction for this. So you're putting the weight into your heels, you're spreading your toes wide, spine is long, biceps by your ears, spin your pinkies in, your thumbs out, and just reach here. Sink back into the hips, and inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale your hands down to heart center. So your feet are in line with your hips. Press into all four pads of the feet. And then release your arms down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. On the inhale, take your right arm, sweep it all the way up and around the body and down. Take that left arm, sweep it out to the side, up, around to the right, and down by the side. Do that one more time. So right arm sweeps out to the side, up and over, crosses the body, really getting into the shoulders here. Left arm out to the side, up to the sky, cross the body and down. Take both arms, inhale all the way up to the sky. Gaze up to the sky here, Urdhva Hastasana, soften the shoulders, maybe gaze up if it's okay for your neck. And on the exhale, take the hands through heart center, forward fold all the way down. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Plant your hands, let's step back to a down dog. Always finding time here to just reconnect with your breath. On the inhale, right leg sweeps up behind you. On the exhale, bend into the knees, sweep it through, landing it between the hands. Again, you might need to help your foot get up there, and that's okay. So pressing into that right foot, let's inhale, arms up overhead into high lunge. You're on the ball of that back foot. Your right knee is directly over that right ankle. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale to reach. And on the exhale, sweep the fingertips forward and all the way back. Like you're taking flight. Keep that deep bend in that right knee. Chest and belly are just hanging out over the thigh. Inhale, sweep it up. And on the exhale, sweep the hands back again. Straighten that right leg. And just come with a flat back. You're still on the ball of that back foot. Inhale, sweep it high to high lunge. On the exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Pivot and plant that back foot down. We'll peel it open to Warrior Two. Virabhadrasana 2 on that right side. So your right knee is bent directly over the ankle. You're powering out through that back heel, that back knife edge of the foot. Arms are extending straight out to the side. You're gazing over that right middle finger. Take a deep inhale here. Flip the right palm, send it high to the sky. Let your left hand crawl down that left leg. Long line of energy from those right toes all the way up through that right side, out the right fingertips. Inhale and reach. And exhale, come back through to Warrior Two. Take that right arm, plant it on the right thigh, and sweep that left arm up into side angle pose. Really reach here. You can stay with that left arm up, or you can sweep that left arm over, coming in the full extension of side angle pose. Inhale, press it back to Warrior Two. Take the hands to the hips, turn both the toes towards the left side of the mat, and then take the heels in, toes out. Inhale, sweep the arms up so everything is long here, 5-pointed star. Inhale and reach. And on the exhale, begin to bend into the knees, bend into the elbows, cactus arms. Let your knees aim over the second and third toe. Tailbone is tucked in a little bit. Breathing here. You can stay right here if this is intense and enough for you. Or maybe take it up to the right toes. Lift those right toes. Take the heel off the mat. And exhale, plant the heel down. Inhale to left toes. Left heel off the mat. Exhale, press that left heel down. Inhale to all 10 toes, lift the heels. And exhale, plant it down. One more time, inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, plant it down. Go ahead and come back up to 5-pointed star. Inhale and reach here. On the exhale, take the hands to the hips. Turn the toes in, spin the heels out. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, gaze up. On the exhale, sweep the hands behind the back, coming into reverse prayer. So it looks like this. And if that is not attainable to you today with your shoulders, just pull the knuckles together. That is fine too. So just options. Let go of the control. Inhale and lengthen and press the side of your hands and open your heart. On the exhale, let's forward fold together. Long spine. Stop the down, flaring out the elbows here, getting into the hamstrings, releasing the back. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Just release here. Take a deep breath in through the nose, side out the mouth. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, release it down. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. So you have your hands on each side of that left foot. Plant the hands, step. That left foot back will come into down dog towards the back of our mat. On your inhale, sweep that left leg up behind you. On the exhale, bend into the knee. Plant that foot between the thumbs. Deep bend into that left knee, right directly over that left ankle. When you're ready, sweep the arms up overhead, high lunge. Breathe here. Inhale and reach. And on the exhale, sweep the hands forward, taking that chest and belly over the thighs. Sweep the arms behind you like you're about to take off. You're on the ball of that back foot. Inhale, sweep it up. On the exhale, sweep it back and just lengthen through that left long leg. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Plant that back foot down, left knee bent, peel it open. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2 on that left side. Power out through the back knife edge of that back right foot. Flip that left palm, send it high to the sky. Reverse warrior. Inhale and reach here. Really feel that long line of energy. Open up. And exhale. Left arm comes to the inside of that left thigh. Sweep that right arm up. Side angle pose. Stay here or extend that right arm all the way overhead. Extended side angle pose. Take a breath here. Inhale, press it back up to warrior 2. Bring the arms overhead. Turn the feet back towards the left side of your mat. Bring the heels in, toes out. And then let's come back into goddess pose. So bending into the elbows like cactus. Knees aiming out towards that second and third toe. Tuck the tailbone down. Take a deep breath here. And then let's reach it up to 5-pointed star. Inhale here. On the exhale, bend into the knees, bend into the elbows, and just sweep your arms out in front of you like a little gift you're ready to accept. And then inhale up to 5-pointed star. Take the hands down through heart center. Let's turn those left toes towards the front of the mat. We'll turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Lift the arms up to the sky and just plant the hands and tuck those right toes, tuck the feet back. We'll come into a down dog. So take a breath here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out the mouth. So at any point during your practice, if you're just exhausted, let go of control, come down into child's pose whenever you're ready. Gaze forward and walk your feet forward to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it all the way down. Bend into the knees, drop your booty down, and let's sweep it up to Utkatasana chair pose. If you notice your ribs are kind of puffing out, just pull them back in towards the spine. Biceps are up by your ears, pinkies are spinning in, thumbs are spinning out. Your spine is long. One more inhale here, and stand tall. Inhale and reach. And exhale your hands to heart center. Release the hands down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. On the inhale, take that right arm, sweep it all the way out to the side, up to the sky. Cross over your body and down. Just waking up, getting into our shoulders. Left arm sweeps up, crosses the body, and comes all the way down. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And on the exhale, bring the hands through heart center as you forward fold all the way down. Inhale, the half lift. Exhale, release it down. Plant your hands here. Let's take a giant step back with that left foot. We're going to come into high lunge on the right side. So we just did this. We're gonna continue that sequence we just did. We're gonna add on to it. So inhale, press yourself up, high lunge. Reach here. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it back like you're taking off. You're on the ball of that back foot. Inhale, sweep it back up. And on the exhale, straighten that right leg, long spine with that. Inhale, press it back up. Bring your hands to heart center, pivot and plant that back foot down. Peel it open, warrior two. Flip the right palm to the sky. Send that right arm up, left arm down. Stay right here or sweep that left arm behind your back, grab onto the hip, open up and reach it back. Inhale, back through to warrior two. Right arm comes on the inside of that right thigh, reach it up, side angle pose. Take a deep inhale here, press it back up to warrior two. From here, take that left arm, sweep it down and up, turn the back left toes. We're at high lunge on the right side. Inhale and reach here. Take your hands down halfway. So your fingertips are pointing towards the front of the room. Take your right elbow, cross it over the left elbow into an X. We're coming into eagle arms. You can either take your palms and face them towards each other or wrap into full eagle. If your shoulders are saying no way, put one hand on each shoulder and just give yourself a hug. Either way, press into that right foot as we come up to the left toes, and we'll wrap our left thigh over our right thigh and squeeze. So you have a choice. Those left toes can just touch the ground. You can take a full wrap, or you can maybe bend into it. Take eagle where you want it to be. Try to get those elbows up towards parallel to the shoulders. One more inhale here. On the exhale, arms go out, left leg extends long. Inhale the arms up to the sky, step it back, high lunge. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, plant the hands down. We're in just a high lunge. And exhale, step it back, down dog. Take a breath here. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out your mouth. So let go of control. Let go of what you think anything needs to look like. We're just moving our bodies and breathing here. Gaze forward and either walk your feet forward or hop yourself forward to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release it down. Plant the hands, take a giant step back with that right foot. So we're coming into high lunge on that left side. Plant into that left foot, sweep the arms overhead. You're on the ball of that right foot. Left knee over, left ankle. Inhale and reach. And exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep it back and straighten that left leg. Try to extend long. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, hands to heart center, pivot and plant that back foot down. Maybe try to align those heels. Bend into that left knee, open it up to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. Flip the left palm, send it high to the sky. Really reach up through those left fingertips. Take that right hand if you'd like. Wrap it around the left hip and open. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale back to warrior two. Left arm comes on the inside of that left thigh. Sweep that right arm up to the sky, side angle pose. Stay here or extend that arm long overhead. Peel those right ribs open. Breathe here. press it up to warrior two. Take that right hand, sweep it down and up. Turn onto the ball of that right foot, high lunge. Inhale and lengthen. Bring the arms out in front of you. Cross the left elbow over the right. We'll come into eagle arms on the other side, or just take opposite hand, opposite shoulder for a hug. Press into that left foot, step yourself up, and wrap that right thigh over the left. You can touch the toes down. It's hard to find a drishti, a focal point, when your arms are in front of your face, but do the best you can and balance. And breathe here. Take a deep inhale just to lengthen. Open up the arms. Kick that right leg out. Breathe here. Step that right foot back. We'll land into a high lunge. Inhale and reach here. And exhale. Plant the hands. Let's step it back, down dog. Take an inhale through the nose. Side out the mouth. Gaze forward at your hands and either hop, fly, or walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Go ahead and heel toe your feet wide to the width of your mat. And then we'll begin to take our tailbone down to the ground, coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. So for anyone that just can't seem to get to this today, their knees, their hips are too tight, try a block. And you can sit yourself right on top of a block. So you want your tailbone coming down to the earth. Your hands are in prayer pose, and your elbows are pressing your knees and you're lengthening your spine. So take Malasana where you can. Spread the toes wide. Take the right hand, plant it down right outside of that right front foot. And then inhale that left arm high. Open yourself up here. Inhale and reach. And exhale, bring yourself back to Malasana. Take your hands into steeple pose once again. Take that steeple and aim it down to the mat. You're just getting rid of any of that stuff you are carrying around with you that you no longer want to carry. And when you're ready, you're going to press into your feet and rise all the way up. Sweep the arms overhead. Heel toe the feet in line with your hips. And exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, forward fold all the way down. Plant the hands here. Take a step back with your left foot. Now I want you to take that left foot and bring it in about 6 inches and plant it flat. Straighten your right leg. We're coming into pyramid pose. So pull that right hip down. Use your blocks here if you have them to lengthen. If you don't have blocks, bring your hands to your hips and just lengthen here. Take a deep inhale, breathe into the hamstrings. And on the exhale, release the hands. So this is going to be a little tricky, but it's a really fun pose. Take your hands and walk them over to the right side and keep twisting your body so your feet come onto the outer edges of your feet and you're crossed like an X. They call it. Breathe here. Really good for your feet. You're on the outer edges of your feet. Take a deep breath here. And then begin to lower yourself all the way down. So I'm gonna flip around just so you guys can see me. And we're coming into shoelace pose. So your right knee is directly over your left knee. And just sit up super tall. And if this is enough, stay right here. Or maybe just begin to hinge at the hips and fold over that right thigh. And just release for a couple of breaths here. Whatever this looks like for you, beautiful. If this is not something you can get to right now, you can just sit in a comfortable seated position and just fold over. So I'm going to rotate back to the other side so I can get you out of this in a minute. Take 2 more breaths here. On your inhale, just lengthen through the spine here, coming all the way back up. Plant your hands back to the front of your mat, and you'll gently unwind back to a high lunge, or not a high lunge, a runner's lunge. Plant that left knee down. Come up to the right knee. And if this works for you for your knee today, maybe bend into that left knee and reach back with the right hand, grabbing onto that left foot, and just get a little nice quad stretch here. If this is not working for you, no worries. You can stay in low lunge. Take a breath here. And if you have this, go ahead and gently release. Plant the hands down. Let's step the back foot forward to meet the front. Forward fold, just fold in here. Take opposite elbows, right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow, and just let yourself sway side to side. You could take a little bounce, shake the head yes or no, release the shoulders, the head, just let go. Feel what you need to feel and let go of the rest. Release the tension in the jaw. Go ahead and release your hands to the mat. Heel toe the feet wide, so heels in, toes out to the width of your mat. Start to bend into the knees, dropping the booty down, coming into Malasana Yogi Squat one more time. Again, sitting on a block or anything you want to aid here. Elbows are pressing those thighs open. Spine is long. This is a really good pose to ground through to the root chakra, just to help you be grounded, especially in what's going on today. So just really grounding here. You can stay right here, or maybe just extend that left arm out in front of you, in front of that left foot. Sweep that right arm up to the sky. Reach here. Inhale. And exhale, release back to Malasana. Interlace your hands to steeple. Point your steeple down, just getting rid of any of that negative energy. Press into your feet as you rise up, sweep it all the way up to the sky. And just heel toe the feet back in. Inhale and reach here. And exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. So from here, step back with the right foot. We're coming into a high lunge on that left side. Now take that back right foot, bring it about 6 inches and plant it down with the toes at a 45-degree angle. Straighten your left leg and extend your heart open. Again, with blocks, you just want to lengthen here, but you want to stretch into that hamstring. So take a couple breaths here. You can also have your hands on your hips. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward, and just breathe into that left hamstring. One more inhale here. And on the exhale, release the hands. We'll walk them over towards the left side, spinning onto the outer edges of those feet again, crossing into an X celibacy pose. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, lower slowly down. Your left knee is crossed over your right. Again, if you want to just sit in a comfortable seated position, that is fine. Maybe pull the feet out a little bit. Inhale to lengthen here. And on the exhale, hinge at the hips. Walk your hands forward to fold into this. Chest and belly might be resting on the thigh. Press those sit bones into the earth. Lengthen through your spine. And come back to your breath. Don't allow your mind to wander here. Having problems with Spotify today, you guys, so if you hear my music, great. If it keeps shutting off, Spotify keeps shutting off for some reason. Just breathe. And with each exhale, just let go. back through center. Go ahead and walk yourself over to the right side, and we'll come back up here through a little runner's lunge. Drop that right knee down. Bring your hands onto your left thigh. You can stay right here, or maybe bend into that right knee. Sweep the right arm behind. Give yourself a little quad stretch here. So just allowing yourself to move today and stretch in all of these amazing, crazy ways. You're allowing yourself to release tension that gets stored when we get anxious, when we get upset, when we lose control. And so we store all these emotions, so we need to return to our mat as often as we can, every day if possible. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, gently release. Plant the hands. Let's step that left foot back, coming into a down dog. Go ahead and inhale up to tippy toes. Exhale, send everything to the back of the room, grounding the heels. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Side out the mouth. Go ahead and release the knees down to the mat. Walk yourself forward towards the front of the mat. Cross at the heels and just press yourself back. And let's recline all the way back onto our backs. Have the strap near you if you have one. You don't have to have one. Bring the knees into the heart. Wrap the arms around the shins. Apanasana. And just begin to rock side to side here. Massaging into the spine. Just getting into the hip flexors, giving yourself a little squeeze. And from here, keep that right knee in, send that left leg long. Flex into both feet. So you have a choice here. You can either take the strap and place it on the ball of your foot and extend that right leg long. And if you don't have a strap, just extend the ball on the bottom of the foot to the sky, interlace the hands behind the thigh and stretch here. So whichever one is beautiful. So both feet are flexed, shoulders are soft and grounded on the mat. Try to pull the toes towards the back of the room. If you have the strap, take the strap in the right hand. Take the left hand, the left arm out to a cactus. Inhale and press that foot into the ceiling. And on the exhale, just gently let that right leg open up towards the right side. So if you don't have a strap, just take the left hand on the inside or outside of the back of the thigh and just allow it to open. You don't want that left hip to come off the mat though. So we're just getting one more little squeeze into that right hip flexor. Pull the toes to the back of the room. And inhale it back up to the sky. Drop the strap if you have it. Bend into the knee. Give yourself a hug here. Rock side to side. From here, keep that left knee in. Right leg extends long. Both feet are flexed. On the inhale, extend that left leg up to the sky with or without a strap. Either one. Really trying to pull those toes to the back of the room. Take the strap in the left hand if you have a strap. Cactus the right arm out to the side. And then keeping that right hip down, shoulder blades heavy as well. Just open up that left leg, pulling those toes to the back of the room. Letting go of control, letting go of what it looks like. It doesn't matter. Just breathe here. Inhale that leg back through center. If you have the strap, drop it. Pull the knees back into the heart. Rock side to side. Extend that left leg long one more time. Keep that right knee in. Flex both toes. Take the right arm back out to a cactus. Take the left hand and glide that right knee across the left side of the body, coming into a twist here. You can take a blanket or a block underneath that right knee if that's more comfortable. You don't have to. It doesn't matter how far it goes. You're going to take this twist to your degree. So not slamming into the wall, taking it gently to that degree. If the head feels okay to head to the right, take it over to the right. That is your choice. Take a couple breaths here. Really return to your breath here. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. With each inhale, you can feel yourself kind of opening and lengthening, expanding through the diaphragm and the lungs. And with each exhale, maybe pulling yourself a little bit deeper. So twists are a great way to get the toxins that are stored in your body to release. So always coming to your mat. Hopefully you learned some new things today that you can take to your mat and do all on your own. We all have always wished for, God, if I just had a whole day to myself, a whole week to myself. Well, we do now. Conditions might not be the conditions you were hoping for. They are difficult, but finding your way to your mat and moving your body and finding your breath. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, gently unwind. Pull the knees into the chest, release the low back here. Rock side to side. And then with that left knee in, extend that right leg long. Left arm comes out to a cactus if that feels okay, or it can come out to a T. And then take that right hand and glide that right knee all the way over across the midline towards the right side. To your degree, be kind with your back. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. Soften the jaw and breathe here. So breathing into the left side body, breathing into the lungs, and just twisting into all 6 dimensions of the spine. They say that 90% of the nourishment that goes to your brain comes from the spine. So we need to keep moving our spine. Take a couple more breaths here. See what you have left to release. And on your next inhale, gently unwind. Exhale, release. Bend into the knees. Release that low back. Interlace the hands around the shins. And then go ahead and pull the head, shoulders, chest and belly up and squeeze. Get into a little ball. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for showing up today. On your exhale, release. Let the legs go long. Let the arms come overhead. And just stretch into Superman here. Point and flex the toes. Just maybe open and close into fists. Just move what you need to. Maybe do circles with the ankles. Last couple of movements here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Side out the mouth. Bring the arms back down. And we'll come into our final resting pose here. So go ahead and let the feet open up to the width of your mat. Let the pinky toes splay open. Arms down by your side, palms up. Lift the pelvic bone up and forward to just release all of your lumbar spine. And then lift your heart and shimmy the shoulders down the back. Notice if you're holding tension or you're gripping anywhere in the body. Try to release that. Just feel the weight of gravity pressing evenly and equally along the top of the body. Eyes are closed. Take the gaze between the eyebrows, between the two eyes, your third eye. And let the eyes just sink back into the skull. Relax the tongue, soften the jaw, and just let your organic breath flow in and out of your nose. Allow yourself This beautiful, beautiful chance of stillness, of peace. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. And release fully into Shavasana. And just allowing yourself to be right here. Just take a moment to tap into the body, feeling the effects of your breath and movement. Bring both hands, place them on top of your heart. And feel what you feel, your heart beating. Feel gratitude for your breath. Feel gratitude for the roof over your head. Food in your pantry. And of all of us as a community supporting each other constantly. It's all over. It's all over social media. People reaching out through text, phone calls. Reach out to people. Don't be alone in this moment. Everyone is fighting this battle. Everyone needs to feel loved and supported. Take a moment here, thinking of one or two things that you are grateful for in this moment. The little things mean everything right now. And when you're ready, begin to find some movement in your body, wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe allowing the head to go side to side. And when you're ready, bending into the knees and letting yourself just fall over to the right side, coming into a fetal position. Using your arm as a pillow and just taking this moment. Fetal position is a chance of rebirth, renewal. What a beautiful way to start your day. Sometimes all you can do is accept that there's not much you can do. And sometimes all you can control is how well you let go of control. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated Sukhasana seat. So sitting on your tailbone, crossing the legs, let your spine be long, crown of the head lifted, eyes soft. Go ahead and let the fingers just release to the side of you. On the inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Gather in this beautiful healing energy you created through your practice. Fingertips touch. And we'll begin to exhale that healing energy down through the crown of the head, stopping with your thumbs at the third eye space. To have kind and loving thoughts for yourself and for others. Now bring your thumbs to the lips, pulling that healing energy down through. Having kind and loving thoughts for yourself and to others. And then bring the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, pulling that healing energy all the way through your body. Go ahead and tuck the chin to the chest, connecting your head to your heart. And let's all just take a moment here in this quiet, beautiful stillness and send love and healing energy to all of those that you know are in need of it. And just make a promise to yourself that you will take care of yourself in this time, that you will come back to your mat to move the body, and most importantly, you will find time to just breathe. I thank each and every one of you for allowing me to guide you today through your journey. It is always, always truly an honor. I wish each and every one of you and your families the very best. Stay home, stay safe, have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you all so much. You know, some of you might still be on, and I'm just honored to be here for you. And I thank you for your comments and you reaching out to me as well, because it means the world to me. It has lifted me up like you don't even know. So thank you all. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful day.